திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். நம பார்வதி பதையே. ஹரஹர மகாதேவா. சித்சபேசா சிவசிதம்பரம். திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். திருக்கயிலாய பரம்பரை மெய்கண்ட சந்தானம் திருவாவடுதுறை ஆதீனம் ஸ்ரீலஸ்ரீ 24வது குருமகா சந்நிதானம் அவர்களின் அருளாணியின் வண்ணம் மார்கழி மாதம் 10ஆம் நாள் எந்தை ஸ்ரீ மாணிக்கவாசக பெருமான் அருளிச் செய்த திருப்பள்ளியெழுச்சியிலிருந்து 10வது பாடல் விண்ணப்பம். திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். புவனியில் போய் பிறவாமையில் நாள் நாம் போக்குகின்றோம் அவமே இந்த பூமி சிவன் நுய கொள்கின்றவார் என்று நோக்கி பெரும் தூரை உறைவாய் திருமால அவன் விருப்பெய்தவும் மலரவன் ஆசை படவும் நின்னலந்தமை கருணையும் நீயும் அவனியில் பூகுந்தமை ஆட்கொள்ள வல்லாய் ஆரமோதே பள்ளி எழுந்து அருளாயே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம்.
சிவாதிச்சிற்றம்பலம். நம பார்வதி பதையே. ஹரஹர மகாதேவா. தென்னாடுடைய சிவனை போற்றி, எந்நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி. சிற்றம்பலம். I take pleasure in worshipping the golden feet of Srila Sri Guru Maha Sannidhanam, who holds the 24th Guruvida of Thirukkayilaya Parambarai, Meykanda Santhaanam, Thiruvavaduthurai Adheenam, with the grace of Sri Gnanama Nadaraja Perumal, Aatheena Guru Mudalvar, Sri Umabharathy, and Aatheena Kuladevam, Srimat Madhava Sivanyana Yogigal, with my mind, speech, and body. On the 10th day of the Dhanurman's reflection on Saivism, divine grace and the grace of Guru have brought us together to reflect on the explanation of the 10th verse of Thiruppalliyeluchi, composed by Sri Manikavasagar, placing our humble request at the holy feet of our Adheenam Guru Mudalvar, Sri Umabharathy, that we may be granted the grace to understand things as they are and to articulate that understanding accurately. Let's begin our discussion today. Verse number 10. புவனியில் போய் பிறவாமையில் நாள் நாம் போக்குகின்றோம் அவமே இந்த பூமி சிவனுய்ய கொள்கின்ற வாரென்று நோக்கி திருப்பெரும் துறையுறைவாய் திருமாலா அவன் விருப்பெய்தவும் மலரவன் ஆசைப்படவும் நின் அலர்ந்தமை கருணையும் நீயும் அவனியில் புகுந்தமை ஆட்கொள்ள வல்லாய் ஆரமுதே பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே. This is the song. Now let's look at its meaning. அவனியில் போய் பிறவாமையில் நாள் நாம் போக்குகின்றோம் அவமே. We are wasting our days by not being born in this world. Avam means in vain. We are wasting our days by not being born in this world. Bhuvani means the earth. In the Bhumi, Sivaniya kolkintravaru. This earth is the world where Lord Shiva redeemed souls. என்று நோக்கி, considering this, திருப்பெருந்துறை உறைவாய், O residents of திருப்பெருந்துறை, திருமாலாம் அவன் விருப்பெய்தவும் மலரவன் ஆசைப்படவும். While Thirumal desires it and Brahma longs for it. நீ அலர்ந்தமை கருணையும் நீயும். Your boundless true divine grace and you yourself, அவனியில் புகுந்து, coming to this earth, எமை ஆட்கொள்ள வல்லாய், to take us under your protection. ஆரமுதே பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே. O nectar of love, please awaken from your slumber. Lord Vishnu and Lord Brahma lamented, if only we too had been born as human beings on earth, Lord Shiva would have embraced us and granted us salvation. We have wasted all this time. It was in this context that his great Manikya Vasaga composed the concluding verses of the Thiruppalliyeluchi, saying, O Lord, who is coming and embracing us, awaken from our slumber. Of the first three worlds, heaven, earth, and hell, the world where Lord Shiva blesses and redeems his devotees is the earth, the land of karma. Heaven is the land of enjoyment, the place for experiencing pleasures. The hell is the land of death, a place for experiencing the consequences of sin. To experience and exhaust the consequences of the sins and merits they have accumulated, souls are born and die and travel between these three worlds, heaven, earth, and hell, taking on bodies appropriate to each land. The celestial beings are enjoying the fruits of their good deeds in the heaven. Entangled in the desire for power, they have little thought of liberation or devotion to Shiva. Those in the hell, on the other hand, are suffering and in distress. There is no possibility of divine contemplation for them. Only those born on earth, possessing a human body, have the opportunity for the balancing of good and bad karma, called Irivinai Uppu, Malapari Bhagam, and Satyanibath. A human birth is necessary for God to come as a guru and impart teachings, and for one to receive them. Human birth serves as a great gateway for praising, worshipping, and adoring God. In this earth, categorized by 4 types of origin, 7 kinds of birth, and 84,000 variations of life forms, only human being possesses the capacity for thought. They have the ability to reason and recognize the truth in all things. They examine what is good and what is not, and in accordance with the Vedic principles, they strive for what is good. They possess the zeal to perform upright deeds and attain salvation. They inherently understand in all circumstances that there is a supreme being. They possess the wisdom to realize this and become slaves to the supreme being. They understand that their duty is to serve. Upon understanding the purpose for which human birth was appointed, they develop a yearning to worship God through mind, word, and deed. And they learn the methods of such worship. Because we were born as human beings, we easily obtain the privilege of reaching this state. No one else can receive such privilege. Although other living beings are born on this earth, they are unable to contemplate God or perform acts of worship due to their physical limitation. Even the Devas, who decided to born as humans, did not have the opportunity to see Lord Shiva in his divine form and perform worship in the worlds where they reside. This was a deficiency in their world. To overcome this deficiency and to worship Shiva, they come to this earthy world. They are born as human beings. Having been born thus, they perform worship to fulfill all their desires. The Devas born in this world worship to eliminate their anavam and karmic actions and attain salvation. To be born as a human being on this earth is rare, sublime, and a great blessing. It is something difficult to attain. That is why Thirumal and Brahman learned that we are wasting our days by not being born in this world. We have been blessed with an extremely rare human birth. We are born in this land where the Vedic principles and agamas are practiced and followed in daily life. We are born in this country, in a country where the 4 Vedas are studied. We have appeared among the community that perform penance. Considering ourselves eternal servants of Lord Shiva, we have received the blessed fortune for embracing Saivism with true devotion to Lord Shiva. Therefore, O Lord, may you and your spouse, Goddess Uma, come to this earth and take us as your own. Even though there are many obstacles preventing you from taking us as your own, Aramude, who possess the power of overcome all of them and make us as your servant, please awaken and grace us with your presence. Thus, Sri Manikavasagar concludes the 10th verse of the Thiruppalliyeluchi. Because Thirumal and others desire to worship to be freed from their Adhigaramalam, and because Lord Shiva is capable of removing our bonds and taking us under his grace, this is called the cleansing of Trodhan, and hence it is Trodhana Sutti. Through these 10 verses, the benefit that God bestows upon soul is the removal of the ignorance and the granting of divine grace. With this, the Thiruppalliyeluchi composed by Sri Manikavasagar comes to an end. I conclude our today's reflection by placing this prayer that he may remove our ignorance and bestow his divine grace at the holy feet of Shri Guru Maha Sannidhanam. We will meet again tomorrow with the explanation of the first verse of Thiruvavaduthurai. Sivathiru.